my channel. I'm so excited to be teaching you one of my absolute favorite spins. In this video, I will not only show you how to get into the back hook, I'll also show you how to get out of the back hook. And as a reward for staying till the end of the video, I'll show you a simple pass that you can do adding on other moves into this back hook spin. This is a great spin for beginners, and it is actually one of my favorite spins. I love this spin because it makes me feel free and like I'm flying. So I hope you love it as much as I do. All right, let's get to work. So for a beginner to get into this, I like to do it in increments. So we're going to start off with the basics of where you're going to be when you get into this spin. I'm a right-handed spinner mostly, so I'm going to start with my right arm on the pole, and I want to make sure that I'm at about a 90-degree angle and I'm pressing into that bicep. You should feel the pole right about here. I've had students that end up with red marks and bruising, and when you've got it in that spot there, you know that you're in the right spot. So I'm going to place that arm on the pole, grabbing onto the pole. My left arm is going to come up high and reach right above. I don't want to bring it way up here. I just want to keep it right above the arm that's on the pole. For my legs, I'm going to bring my right knee pit to the pole, but I don't want to be back here in the knee pit. I want to slide forward and keep my hips slightly in front of the pole. When you have your hips forward and you look up or over that shoulder, you're going to have this nice curve in your body. And what that's going to do is that's going to help to keep you on the pole. If you do what a lot of new people want to do and you look out front or look at the floor, what happens if you see my body from the side, when I look down, I lose this connection. There's now a big space between me and the pole. So when I'm looking down, I'm here. When I'm looking up, I get nice and connected. So that's helping you stay connected to the pole. It's going to make life a lot easier for you. So from here, once you get comfortable in this position, I want you to try and just lift that other foot up off the floor. So I'm coming here and I'm lifting here. So in this move, we want to keep our knees separate and our toes together. What a lot of beginners like to do is come in here. What that does is it tweaks, and it doesn't feel very good, but it tweaks your body and you're not going to be able to maintain that spin first. So once you feel confident and comfortable in that hold, we can start to spin a little bit in it. So we're going to get back into that hold, and you're going to push off with that standing leg. I'm going to push off, I'm going to spin backwards, and I'm going to lift this leg up. So here we go. Push off, lift up. Once you feel confident and comfortable with that part of the spin, we can bring some drama into it. And you all know I love dramatic pole moves. All right, so you're probably asking, okay, Bianca, how are you gonna make this move dramatic? Watch. Just like that. Okay, so let's go over how to get into that. So I'm gonna start to the side of the pole. Figure out, it's funny, I talk to people and I tell them, where's your audience? And they laugh at me like, I don't have an audience. Think about where the front of the room is for you, okay? So you wanna stand to the side of the pole there. The arm that you had on the pole, your right arm, you're gonna bring that left arm up. You're gonna step forward with that outside leg, and then you're gonna turn your hips to the pole. When I turn my hips to the pole, do you see how my body leans into the pole? That brings me to the right place where I can just attach my arm and bicep. If I take a step too far away, I miss the pole. Okay, so you have to find the spot that works best for you. So I'm gonna take a step forward, turn my hips towards the pole, reach up and grab. From there, I'm going to lift my outside leg up, sweep it behind me. That outside leg becomes your whip. That is how you're going to get a very fast spin. So you are in control of the spin. How fast do you want it to go? Me personally, I love to go super fast. So I'm gonna really whip it around and just fly. So the more you arch that back by looking up or over that shoulder, the faster you are gonna spin. So keep that in mind when you whip your leg around. If you don't wanna spin too fast, make sure that you're not really whipping that leg. All right, let's talk about how we get out of this spin. If you have a static pole, oftentimes people like to just slide down to the floor and then do some floor work. I am on a spinning pole 100% of the time. I love a spinning pole. So for me, I'm usually going to stay up high and need to continue movement standing up straight. So when I'm in my spin here, I'm going to pop my legs out and place them on the floor. I want to make sure that once I've made this decision, I firmly plant them on the floor. Because if you just kind of put them lightly on the floor, you're going to continue spinning around the pole and then you're going to get all tangled up. Let me show you what that looks like. It's not super comfortable and it's not really pretty. So once you've made that decision, we're going to come from here, place the feet on the floor. From there, I can pull up with my arms back to a standing position on the pole. When you're in this position here, make sure you maintain that hold in your muscles. Don't let your body come down here and your butt slide down. Gravity, even if your legs are out, if you're coming this way, gravity is really trying to push those hips down to the floor, and you're gonna have a much more difficult time getting up. So keep that hold up here, keep those hips up to the sky. You can pull up and come back here. So a couple of tips on this one. First off, if you know me at all, you know I'm always telling you to point your fucking toes. So when you're in this spin, we want to make sure that toe is pointed. When you point that toe, it's going to engage all your muscles all the way up into the booty. So it's going to help you actually stay on the pole longer, and it's not going to look really ugly. If we have flex feet, it just doesn't look as pretty. The other thing we want to make sure we do is train both sides. So once you get confident and comfortable on this side, you want to try the opposite side. So whatever side you started with, do the opposite side. Congratulations, you made it to the end of this video. I'm so excited for you to practice this back hook and to perfect it and to feel like you're flying when you're performing or just dancing. So before we get to our little flowy dance, if you could do me a favor and press that like button, especially if you found some value in this video. If you do that, it'll help other people find my videos and that'll just help everybody out. All right, and without further ado, we're gonna do a quick little low flow, so come dance with me. Thanks for dancing with me, and I'll see you in the next video.